Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and I make lifestyle content. Let's kick off another video. Today's video is going to be all about roses. And I'm sitting here in this little corner of our yard that is the dedicated rose garden. And this is one of my favorites that I'm twirling around here. I mean, just so stunning. And I just wanted to take a moment and make a video to kind of document the rose garden, and together we will identify what each of these roses are, because if I'm being completely honest, like I've mentioned in other videos, I'm not like a pro gardener or anything. I am an amateur gardener and I learn as I go. And admittedly, a lot of these roses that I have were kind of an impulse buy. You know, those moments where you're like in the garden center and you see a beautiful flower and you buy it. That's kind of how all these roses got here. And this one here, this is one of my favorites. And I haven't known the name of it, which seems really silly, right? To like have a bunch of beautiful roses in my yard and not know the name of them. My main goal this year was that I just wanted to identify all of the flowers that we have and just kind of keep track and take notes on them as the season goes, because I feel like now that I've spent about 2 summers with most of these roses, I think this is the 3rd summer that I've had these roses, because I didn't have them before we lived here. So now that I've spent about 2 years going on the 3rd year with these roses, I think it's probably about time that I know just a little bit more about each plant and how to take care of them. I know I made a video back when I first planted these roses about how to prune them, and if I'm being completely honest, I have fully neglected them probably since. And you can see that they're doing just fine. Like, they're not in any danger of dying or anything. I have fertilized them with rose, with rose plant feed, and I have pruned them a little bit, but something that I'd really like to keep up on this summer is deadheading them and making sure that I'm getting the maximum amount of rose blooms that I possibly can, because I just want to enjoy them and keep them blooming and keep them healthy and keep the yard and this rose garden area just looking really beautiful, and so we can enjoy it all summer. One thing about roses is they are one of the easiest plants to take care of. Like, you could chop the thing down to the ground and it will come back the next year. So that's kind of what I had in mind, was just like, oh, I'll buy roses because they're easy and I won't have to put a ton of work and effort into them. And all of my work and effort is like kind of goes to the peony patch, which is right over here. And yeah, I just thought roses would be a beautiful addition to the yard without a ton of knowledge. But now we're at a place where I would like to know exactly what rose is what and how to take care of each of them. So I took some time and I looked up each and every one of these roses. I decided to document them on my Instax instant camera. That'll work. Okay, I think the name of this one is Passionate Kisses. I'm almost positive, but I do need to look it up.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors.
Oh, got a spider. Okay, really hanging on. Okay, I really like the way that this one has kind of like the brighter color that it starts out as, and then this one fades to a really nice butter yellow. I can't remember the name of this one. I feel like it's like Betty Crocker or something like that.
won't stop giving.
This one is called Sentimental, spelled like scent, the smell.
I could really use some stuff like that.
I actually found a ton of these tags that I saved, so I was able to figure out exactly which ones are which, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and write down what I know.
And tell me all that you've seen, all the colors, summer love.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a few photos just for fun because this looks really cute. I have those Polaroids here, and I'll just flip through them really quick so we can just kind of identify them, and I'll show you what plant is what. So we have this Parfuma Bliss, and this is a hybrid tea rose. So that is this rose here, and this is one of my favorite roses. It smells amazing. Yeah, I think it smells kind of like apricot and vanilla. I don't know. This is just a really, really beautiful rose, and I think it's probably one of my favorites that we have in the garden. Passionate Kisses, a Floribunda, Julia Child. I feel like it's like Betty Crocker or something like that. Floribunda. This one is Easygoing, Livin' Easy. This actually has two different roses on one tree trunk, and it's actually a tree rose. So there are two different types of roses on this tree. And then we have a pink climbing rose called John Davis, I believe, or maybe that's the brand. And then I ran out of film, so we have the peachy, this one that's right behind me right here, if you can see it. This is the Peachy Knockout Rose. That's kind of my little rose collection here. And the idea with these is it's on the way. I ordered just like a little binder that I'm gonna put these in, and then also just keep notes in there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end off this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give a like and subscribe if you want to see more from me. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut